How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to this episode of Rock Talk with Rick in the new King of the Attic studio, hanging out with the Parkside Jazz Band.
Yes, indeed.
Say something.
Hey, thanks.
Hey,
Thanks.
there we go. Shit. Come on.
It's a jazz
Mr.
band.
Steve.
It's a jazz band, but we have rock star egos. Yes.
Introduce the band for us, Steve.
All right, I've been always meaning to do this because I don't think they know each other.
It's all right. Here, I'm going to sit down. I'm a little low here tonight. But...
Far end down on the corner, we got Chris Diplock, our bass player.
Yeah.
The legendary Terry Walsh on guitar.
Hey.
The lovely Mel Rubbery on vocals.
Yay.
And assorted sequin gowns.
Yes.
And I'm Steve O'Brien, the drummer.
Yes. Oh, I noticed.
Yes.
I noticed the gowns because that video you sent me.
Well, we all did, yeah.
Well, I can see you guys. Hey, you're not even concentrating on what the hell you're supposed to be playing.
Thanks to Marilee's Bridal.
Yeah.
There you go.
Plug, yeah.
Yeah.
So how did this come together?
Well, this is probably going to embarrass these guys.
Okay.
But
We like that.
all three of them separately were begging me to join up in a band situation with them. So I thought, how can I get them all off my back
Yeah, that's it.
in one fell swoop? So we formed this band so I don't have to hear about it anymore.
That's it.
No, actually, Terry and I had a conversation. This was when Glenn Hicks passed. And he had a celebration of life. And I was speaking to Terry. We had never played together before. And he saw some videos I posted on my Facebook page, just jam sessions and stuff.
Yeah.
And he liked them. He said, I wouldn't mind plugging in and being part of something like that. So I called the best bass player I knew right away, Chris. And
Who is that?
well, the best bass player I knew who picked up the phone.
That's it. Okay, here we go.
So Chris just happened to be in a kind of a change up as far as his tastes are going. He wanted to do some different stuff, so it was the right time.
Yep.
So what we did was then, of course, the pandemic struck, and we're in lockdown. So we just jammed the three of us, like mostly jazz, Latin fusion and stuff, just the three of us. And then somebody, I forget who, mentioned, we probably do okay with a female singer, maybe widen the appeal a little bit.
Sure.
So Mel I've worked with before in other bands. So she was the first person that came to mind. So I called her, actually that night, right from your place. I called her and I said, are you doing anything musically? She says, well, I'm kind of done with the band thing. I said, we have a Latin jazz band and we're looking for a female vocalist. So she goes, Steve, I've never even heard a Latin jazz song, let alone sung one. And then she says, when's rehearsal?
Yeah. I'll be there. I don't know what I'm doing.
So she came aboard and she gelled into it.
Oh,
and,
man, you do it so nice.
It's been quite the adventure.
It's different, right?
These guys make it easy, so it's okay.
What did you think when
We
you
are
first
easy.
started doing it?
Well, first he sent me a Spanish song to learn for jam. I'm like, wait a minute.
You got to speak Spanish
Send
yet.
me something
Okay,
in
wait a
English.
minute here.
But yeah, no, it's been great. It's been entertaining. To
It
say the
sounds
least. These guys are.
sounds great.
These guys are
I
top
mean,
notch. They're
killer,
lucky. Yeah.
killer stuff, man.
I'm enjoying it.
It's so smooth and
Jazzy.
look at here, Terry. We're not putting up with any shit from you tonight. Okay, this is my show. Like, come on, this is Rock Talk with Rick. It's your own goddamn show, right?
That's it.
Who is this guy?
Rock Talk with Rick. Let's promote a jazz band.
That's right. That's exactly. No, right on, brother. No, it sounds great. The video you sent me, man, it's cool, and I love the black and white.
Right.
I love it, man. It's because nobody's, everybody's all about the pizzazz. Well, sometimes you don't need the pizzazz.
Yep.
It looks real clean and real good in black and white.
Shout out to our videographer for that.
Okay, who was that?
Blues Heart Production. Chris
Okay,
Diplock.
out of where?
Welland,
Welland?
around the corner.
Around the corner.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. No,
He's
hey,
your neighbor.
Oh, there he is. No, that's not.
they did a real good job on it.
Yeah.
Chris? Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And where did you film that again? You told me.
I was in Chris's living room.
It was
which
my
is-
living room.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
He stayed up for hours moving furniture,
Oh, that looks
couches.
good.
down
Yeah,
on Parkside Road. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but you know what I would have did? I would have
Parkside
stuck
Drive.
pictures of myself
Yeah.
all over the place, right? But, you know, at least on video, they
We
gotta-
took them down before
Yeah,
the show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No, well, because of the style of music, we didn't want to be too boisterous, too loud.
No,
That's
no.
why the black and white and everything. The music was a little bit more, I guess,
No,
relaxed.
I
tone.
know you guys are out there looking for gigs.
Yeah, we've been emailing back and forth with some wineries. We feel that's really our forte.
I think you guys would kick ass in those places,
Yeah.
especially this
Yeah.
summer, because it's gonna be, yeah, that's where you need to get
Jazz fest.
places like that. So all your wineries out there and anybody looking for some smooth jazz this summer with hot female singer yeah. That's got a really good voice. And the band is, trust me, when you see the video, when we post it up on the interview, you'll understand. Very smooth, very tight. You'll get to see it.
Yeah, thanks, man. We've been working for a while, and we've been growing together too. I mean, you know, the only time I ever played jazz was in jam sessions where the other guys weren't necessarily versed in jazz.
What, it's not like the Neil Young thing, man?
Right, yeah. We didn't do a whole lot.
What are you trying to tell me there, Steve?
I know.
Hey?
I tried to get you into Autumn Leaves, and it just wasn't working.
You guys just gotta keep the chicken wings away from Steve.
Right.
And like the pork chops and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the rock and roll days.
You know.
That's all done
He's
now.
mellowed out now.
Yeah, I've mellowed out.
He'll just take a freaking sandwich now. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Sandwich and a scotch,
Yeah,
he's good.
that's a sandwich and a scotch.
So
yeah.
that's your plan this summer to try to get
Yeah,
in?
and you know what? I know you always ask us to, give a shout out to someone, but we got to give a shout out, I think, to Carol from the Crystal Chandelier. She was the first one who gave us sight unseen. She just saw a picture of us, and I sent her a message. She said we'd be proud to have you here, and we've been there on a regular rotation.
And
ever
that's in
since.
what, Crystal Beach,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's not a very big place, right?
No, it's no.
Nice
well,
venue. Nice venue.
Yeah, it's a nice,
Good food?
beautiful size venue for what we do. It's like a bit of an L-shaped type thing, but yeah, it's really nice there, and we really enjoy playing.
Yeah, I hope you guys are out there gigging a lot this summer.
Yeah, it's the plan.
And I think that's where you need to be. Even, wineries is the place to be, you know. And
Well, it was
not
before,
like we don't
it
have
was,
a lot of them, right?
It
Yeah,
was
right.
before the band, yeah.
You know. Any chances of original?
It's funny you say that.
Writing some original.
Well, you know what? We're not the most we're not the quickest musicians. We have this piece that we worked on. I think I'm going to say 2 years ago. We talked about getting a vocal track to it, and we've talked about it again. And I think we talked about it recently again. But one day,
A lot of talking.
one day it's gonna. I'd love that. I'd love to get some original pieces together and
It'd be nice. Yeah.
express ourselves.
That would be killer, eh?
Yeah, that's what we're looking forward to.
That to write your own stuff, whatever.
Yeah, but we're still adding songs to the list.
Like, what's in your repertoire right now? Like, who are you doing? And
Oh my goodness, I'm not good at the
A
names.
little bit of everything. So some of the
eclectic.
standards, right? We got some of the some Miles Davis and some of the Jobim and some of those old Latin classics, right?
Yeah,
Dave Brubeck and a little bit of everybody. A lot of the popular standards, right?
Varied.
And with jazz, there's a lot of different. It's everybody's take on it.
Cole
So
Henry,
in
Mark
essence, they're
Jones.
covers, but because in the jazz world, once you put your spin on it, it's yours, right?
now,
So,
when you guys are playing, obviously people are enjoying it, right?
we're
Well,
getting
we
really
hope.
great
What-
response. Actually.
I've heard nothing but good things about
Yeah,
it.
we're getting good response.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
I've
it's
heard
going well.
nothing but great things about it.
Yeah.
We're doing
Not
everything
not
as we
with
go.
you three, only with her.
Well, Chris,
yeah, we're all riding on Mel's
I
coattails.
got it, son.
Let's not kid ourselves. Eye candy sells. Eye candy bitches, right? It
Chris's
sells.
face is way sexier than
No.
me.
And I'd
plays
say
the upright now.
if you were hot and you couldn't sing, we'd have a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
But you could sing,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
the thing.
Great
Well,
combination.
that's all
Some
right, though.
great vocal licks, like wow,
Yeah.
deadly.
Yeah.
Anybody else you guys want to shout out to tonight or talk about?
Paul Mully probably.
Yeah,
did
Paul
us a
Mully,
favor
yeah, for
there,
sure.
yeah.
That's
Paul?
he helped us record that our first recording session there, which those videos came to life with, and Paul did a
No
great
charge,
job.
free
Yeah.
gratis.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Well,
he's,
Steve, you're gonna owe him big time on this one.
Oh, I
he did a
always
great
love
job.
Paul. Yeah.
Outstanding.
Oh yeah,
I play drums for him,
Yeah,
so
wait,
he's,
wait, wait,
yeah, there
Paul
you go.
wants that.
It's a trade-off.
Wants that favor back. It's
right.
gee, you might have to
Oh.
sell the farm.
I know he's so unreasonable too.
Yeah, really. But anything else going on? I heard that, just to change the subject for a second, that, are you guys doing anything outside of this band? Any other projects going on?
I have my own project. I play in other local.
Is this an original
No,
thing?
that's just it. It's just
Top 40?
Exactly. The Niagara cover scene. I've been doing that for a lot of years.
That's all right, though.
That's, you know, it is what it is. This is kind of one reason because
I think this is where-
allows us to step out and do our own.
I think this is where it's at,
You know,
to be honest with you.
playing just again the cover tunes for so many years. For myself, it's been nice to step out with, and again, we get to make our own rules to
That's
what
right,
we want
and
to do.
chemistry
and,
is everything, man. Like,
know,
you
so,
know, you've seen it, I've seen it. I've seen bands that have been musically so great, but chemistry just sucks, and you could tell that it's not working.
Yeah.
Musically, they're all great musicians, but it wasn't working. And then you go to a club and you see a band that's not as musically as good as them, but the
They
chemistry
gel.
is better.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then you get the bands that are musically good and the chemistry is great, and that's where you guys fall in.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm still doing the Molly thing as well. We get together still once a week, and we're continuing that and get some new tunes down. I know Terry does the odd solo guitar gig as
Okay.
well. So.
and Melissa, you're not doing.
I'm a ceramic artist. I do theater, musical
Yeah,
theater
weren't
on
you
the
doing?
side, yeah.
Didn't you just do? Didn't you guys?
Yeah, we did Cinderella, Port Colborne
Cin-
Operatic Society.
Park Auburn Operatic Society.
I was the evil stepmother.
Were you? A part you
Still
were,
is.
a part you were good at? Were you good at that part?
Well, it was effective.
Yeah.
I thought she stole the show myself, but I could be.
Oh, you went and seen it?
Oh yeah.
I haven't
yeah,
been to one in years, and I'd love to go
It was
see
great.
it again
They're doing something rotten next year,
next year.
back in Port Colborne. It's a good
And where at?
Lakeshore.
At
Catholic
Lakeshore.
is where the
They've been doing it where at Centennial and
just for
Welland.
the 1 year because Lakeshore had unfortunately a mishap with their roof caught on fire, so their theater was out of commission for a while. So we had to relocate for 1 year.
And you guys rehearsed for months
were
and
awesome
months,
there.
right?
Yeah, auditions are September
Wow,
2000 this year, and
Yeah.
then the production is in February.
wow, big
In
production too. It's
2023.
like, and that's been Park Auburn Operatic's been around for how long?
Since 1945. Wow. Yeah, so.
That's a long.
A few years. This will be their 78th.
It's got to be one of the
Production.
oldest companies in Ontario.
Oh, Terry was at the debut.
Good for you, Terry. Yeah, right on.
Terry's our opening night.
This is
Anybody-
how it was at rehearsals.
Yeah.
Anybody else you want to shout out to tonight? Steve?
We got Paul, we got Chris, and we got Carol. I want to mention Carol because, like I said, she was the first. Yeah, just our inspirations and just the three of them for me because you know I go to rehearsal every night with a smile on my face, and it's even
That's
a
good.
bigger smile on the way home. So it's
Nothing.
because of these
It's got
guys.
nothing to do with the booze you drank, right?
No, nothing at all. No, nothing at all. But I couldn't ask for a better troop of musicians.
That's cool.
So yeah, shout out to that.
Yeah. Anybody want to shout out to you?
Shout out to you guys. Thanks for having us.
Oh, hey.
We're happy to be here.
There you go.
And hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Gary, anybody?
These people here,
That's it, eh?
buddies, and awesome to be with them. Really is.
Right on.
Yeah. Fine.
Good?
Oh yeah.
Well, like I said, being a band with these, you know, again playing with Terry, you know, from a musical point of view, you just don't until you see what he pulls out on chord wise and
smooth
just
like peanut butter,
it
eh?
just it is basically it's elevating my playing. I've got a long way to go
And that's
still.
good.
It's just, but that's a treat.
That's good.
I think we have to give some kudos to my wife Natalie because you know we
Yeah.
practice in my basement.
Well, yeah,
so
yeah, you better give
We
her
tear
something
apart
to
our
do
living
those.
room for videos.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff, so she's always there, and she's
Absolutely.
she's been very supportive to the project too.
Ah, right
so
on, man.
That's
You
half
know
the
what?
battle, you know.
Thank you guys for
Rick,
coming on
I
the show.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you
We
very
all
much.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, brother.
Anyway, if you this summer you see the Parkside Jazz Band out in the wineries and stuff like that, and if you want to get them at their show, how do they get a hold of you, Steve?
We got a Facebook page.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram as well. Just search out Parkside Jazz Band and they'll bring
There
up
you go.
pictures.
Anyway,
gmail.com.
there you go. Anyway, thank you for watching. Everybody, take it easy. Have a good night.
Jazz hands.